So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Hello everybody, welcome back to The Beginner's Guide. Love this game so much. It looks so good.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
This isn't dark. It's pretty dark. Oh god. Oh my goodness, I'm glad as heck you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. I'm right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands makes lousy homes. Lousy homes make home loneliness.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Please clear the TA. What's the TA? Is it this one? I mean table. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now could you please run to the bedroom and make the bed? Sure thing, mate. Where's the bedroom's in there? Just call it out of the... Oh, there's a bathroom, bedroom. Done it. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the details matter. No, that's fair enough. I agree with you, mate. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I kind of feel... Well, I feel the kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed any of what it seems, which I guess is all that matters. And a tidy couch, which you straighten the pillows on the sofa over there. Boom! It's easy, you just have to click. Oh dear, it looks like someone's put a drink over the couch. Over the couch? Over by the couch, okay, sorry. Maybe mop that up as you're over there. I feel compelled to share an incredibly achievable person, so you okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Do you really have to? 2? Yeah, I'll try to get by. ... It's not words, you're not saying any words, come on. No. Oh, it was stupid, sorry, never mind. That's cool, I'm cool with that, it's fine. I just wanted to just try and beat him to saying stuff. These dishes need to be washed, why don't you come do that? You haven't moved all day. Wow, that was good sound effects, well done, 10 points. How about you scrub down the tub? It's perfect, we're all just human. I know what you mean. It's toilet cleaning. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you put them on the shelf? Done. Well now. Perfect. How about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Do these chores ever end? Yeah, because it's just the same thing twice. Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you'll have absolutely got to own it, otherwise it owns you. So why don't we both do with the task at hand and leave the future chores to future you. Presently he wants to soothe out the rug in the bedroom. Believe it or not, trust me on this one.
Actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it.
Really?
This was during a period of a few months where he was grossly happy.
So the tub is dirty again. Who's in this house?
Around with a constant smile on his face.
Earlier when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it and it takes care of you. Ha! Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. Yeah, you're right, that's pretty cheesy. I get it. It's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. There's a bit of truth in it. No, I want to be as nice as I can to this guy. I don't want him just to explode right in front of me. ... Anyway. So, housekeeping. Get on with it. Let's keep doing this. Yeah, fair enough. Books. You clean up the books. Who else is living in this house and making the books dirty? I've had enough of it. Oh look, this is into the bedroom. That's clever. Yeah, nice layout there. Thanks. That's alright, no worries. Oh goodness, the pillows over there are a real mess.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found
go over there and straighten them up a bit. ... Question. Tell me what you think about me. Do you enjoy this?
But, of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you
That made me
can't
sad.
stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have
That's
to
not a
keep
dark
moving.
space.
It's how you stay alive.
Stop calling that. That was not. I liked that. The music. I would have happily done that for the rest of this game, if that was what happened for the next 3 million hours. Oh, I can't even. And the lamp.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it. This one gets a
Items
bit
you love at
goofy.
members only prices. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? To get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? Yeah, not with these people, Jesus. Perfect. Jesus Christ. This is the person. This person is a better human being than right now. What do you think about that man you know? Who do you know that is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself compared to women you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you that person. Perfection is within your grasp. That's nice to know. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. This is so easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game,
Being perfect
perspective
is
shifts.
effortless. Oh. How do I achieve it? The way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing time.
And you play as the teacher.
Kids should not follow their
Suddenly,
dreams.
you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also
I
you can
see.
move around the classroom now.
Can you? Me too. I still love you, it's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Number 3, we'll do the yellow ones, because they're the positive ones, aren't they? If you're torturing yourself, trying to find the right solutions in your life, you're not doing it right. Seek only one thing. Ooh, I'm developing a cyst. Gross, I didn't even mean... Ha ha ha, just kidding. Not really. What if I'm a good teacher? What if I'm not a good teacher, sorry? Nothing. No one.
I felt pretty hard for this one.
Oh look,
I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Perfection.
To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every
getting out of
way,
here.
and
Okay, I
completely
can't.
miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Oh, and it ends like
I
that.
think about this game a lot these days.
It's a good game. January 2010 now. Stage. Oh look, like backstage at a gig.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between
4
this and the
months.
last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
This is so much detail. Again, for a game that no one's going to see, why would you put everything back here? Gonna go around to the stage this way still? Yeah, that's sweet. I feel like this is the sort of environment that the X Factor's in. Hi Simon, the wall, there's no one in here. Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places please. In the scene, you'll be playing as me. We're at a gathering of professionals. First you start leaning against this wall. Yo, good, stay right there. I want to move. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Alright. Sorry. Hello. Hello? That's it? I didn't have many other options, to be honest. That's not a conversation. You actually need to converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Give me more freaking options. I bet you have a go at me again, didn't you? I like you. I'm super scared right now. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. That's a good conversation starter. No. That's not what I said to say to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There are a lot of people around us. Oh Jesus. Give some props to it with her. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. Doing, doing, doing. Overland. 1, it's just so normal, but you've worked really hard to get here. That's a normal thing to say. You're messing it all up again. Screw you. You'll freak her out if it gets that personal for me. If you don't realise how important this is for me, I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. Don't go. Don't go, lady. Try stepping back from the stage. We mean into this big dark space? I don't think so. Oh look, the lamp. Let's go invisible. Incognito. You can't see me behind this lamp. Do I have to go really far back? Okay. Oh my god. Run! Is that more freaking doors? Okay, yes, this is working.
The
This is
game
what it was
ends
like.
with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating.
Okay.
He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game.
No.
You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world.
How far
And
away
that
are
wasn't
we?
what
Jesus.
I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Oh,
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
June then. June 2010. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Should I actually close my eyes? Alright. Don't know what I'm going to do though. I'm going to have to listen to this guy though. Okay, so there's clearly danger ahead. I can't see. I'm just pushing WASD now. Let's click a little bit. Okay. I just won't do anything. Ready? Yep. Oh, I don't know what keys, where the keys are now on the keyboard. Let's do a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the game. I feel like okay, it did restart. I'm going to open my eyes, and I'm on a ship. What can we do? Help, I'm blind. I can't see anything.
You should
3.
probably open your eyes
What's
if you
going on?
haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
I can't die. I can't
and
die
there
like
is
this.
a solution, by the way.
You can't die. Please, someone talk to me. Can't you do something? Can you fix this? The lamp is up there. Is it the lamp? Look, it's the whisper. Oh, okay, I died. Look. SS Whisper. Help, I can't see anything. These are like other players. I bet. I'm not even going to answer, look. Okay, I am actually. What's going on? The only way to stop it is to speak something on it. I can't keep making these, my work is always fun. 2. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it, that's the truth. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas, it's draining me.
Like I said, I was getting concerned.
Jesus Christ,
First
this is
off,
deep.
he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from?
I haven't been honest. I can't
But
figure out
then
how
even
to
weirder,
say
his
a
work
thing.
has potentially stopped being an
I thought
outlet for him.
it was going to be
Not
easy.
like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual.
I'm alone.
Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you
It's going
say
to
in
be
order to
okay.
keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Why didn't you help him?
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
December. Hello? Oh, this is nice. Where do I go? Where did Silent come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone there? I swear I didn't click that. Must have clicked number 3, sorry. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I spoke to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Well, yeah. When I try to create, I feel empty. This is sad. This is actually getting sad. Oh no. What's happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. There's two pathways here. Do they both lead to the same? Yeah, they do. Okay. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. What? You have to take me to it. I didn't even mean... I'm clicking like whatever button I can now. I can do that, but there's a problem. It's guided by a difficult puzzle.
About his creative
If you want to solve this puzzle, we'll find a machine.
Turns it up to 11.
I know what that puzzle is.
Put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was.
This is easy.
He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Now you have to close the first door. Look at this. Now just press the switch here. We did it. Yeah, it was so simple, wasn't it?
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Alright, making games is effortless. That feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Don't worry about it, just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games, I completely feel, oh, look at this. Yes, that's wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it,
just never stop creating, you'll never feel bad. Perfect.
This
is really bad.
And I hated it.
None of this is happening. I'm going to vomit.
It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Please continue.
This is someone I really cared about.
It always pays off eventually.
Joy out of seeing him create.
Yes. Or
for him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Jeez, that noise actually did scare me.
This is what I felt at the time.
Oh
I don't
no.
know how else to explain it.
Is Coda related?
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed
Coda
more
related?
than I had ever needed anything.
I assumed he was a
this
gentleman.
to stop. But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
May 2011. When did he say? Between 2008 and 2011. So I've got like 6 months left. Or 7. Yo, you alright, dude? Can I get in there? Glad to see you. Ma'am, glad to see you are safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press who might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing you should know about the machine, it calls itself Coda. I assumed that, to be honest. Hi guys, there's no comments at the moment. I will make comment after I've taken the machine down. Thanks very much for coming today, but you have sort of wasted your time. I'll see you in a bit. Wow, this is very steampunk.
And of course,
stopped.
It's the machine.
1. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Which is a lie, I think. There's people out there. Can you imagine what pain you've put them through? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologise to them. You have to admit to people that you've allowed them to suffer. No? Nothing? It's gone. Alright then, I'll speak to them for you. No. Oh Jesus. Well, this is not where I just was, but basically, guys, he doesn't want to... whoa, we're actually going to be able to talk. My followers, all of you, have a troubling revelation. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Let us show it we are not failures. Follow me, we will destroy everything that the machine has created. We will destroy the machine. Well, this is not the machine. What we're doing here. Is the whisper going to come? Oh, wow. Hey narrator guy, talk to me because I'm getting kind of scared. Did you there?
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself.
Coda is a boy.
Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
I thought he released that map. Whoa, we're in a different place.
So,
Look at this.
as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings,
or is it actually destroying
would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh my god, the ideas room. Let's get rid of this little fella. Oh look, we can actually shoot the floor in this one. Oh! Carry on shooting.
So I started showing Coda's work to people.
Did they like it?
Took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
I'm sure he thought that. He's guarding the lamp there as well. Put down your weapon. I just did the complete opposite of what he asked me to do, and I was not in control of that. Oh wow, what?
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy, so beautifully, beautifully happy.
Sick, that's great. What did Coda do about it though? I bet he didn't really, yeah.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
June 2011. The Tower. Alright, I'm going to complete this one in the last video. I'm assuming this is like a half an hour long level, I don't know. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching again. Episode 2 this was. I hope you're enjoying it and that. There's a lot more like meaning to this game than I first thought. When I watched it up till about, I'd say I got up to, I didn't do the cleaning house, which is what I did in the beginning of this episode. I didn't watch that. And I didn't watch the prison, but I got up to just before that and I felt like this game had a lot of meaning to it anyway, but I didn't realise it was as deep as it actually is. So, yeah, it's a pretty deep game. Coda sounds depressed. I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a bit.